So I recently interviewed an author named Thaisa for the Rumpus, and even though I was supposed to just write a very short print interview, I decided to have a 90-minute Skype conversation with Thaisa, thinking that I could score loads of kick-ass material to swipe for my video series. If you haven't read Thaisa's work, you should check it out. Her stories are just mesmerizing and they'll stick with you for a long, long time. But I also knew in advance that she says some fabulous things about the writing process that I really wanted to capture. Thaisa originally said that she was a title-driven writer, which seems like a pretty unusual thing to be led by a title. For me, the title doesn't appear until an editor starts yelling at me that my title sucks. But when she talked to me about it, her perspective made a lot of sense. Because it's more than just a title. It's that there's this triggering event
that makes me want to start a story. There is a title often, but the title contains stuff. The title is like a packed piñata, even if it's made of iron and I have to beat it for the stuff to come out. But there's usually a triggering idea or triggering event, and then at some point it has to start to generate and improvise within the structure of the triggering event. And I usually find that there is a point when the triggering event falls flat, when I don't know what to do. The whole story seems really bad to me. It seems like shit. And it's the failure of the intended story that usually guarantees the, at least if not success, forward motion of the final story.
Hot damn. Even though I was recording this on Skype, I still wrote down the phrase, the failure of the intended story, like 5 times on my piece of paper. Partly this was because I was struggling with my own story, and I kept trying to force fit it into this intended structure. And I was too stubborn to let it go in any other direction. I think I do believe that most very powerful stories are incredible because of the way that you feel the surprise of the storyteller going in an unintended direction. And that's a big part of what makes a great story pop. Oh, I should say that I was also brilliant during this conversation, so don't think for a second that I was a nervous, bumbling, stuttering buffoon. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure you know how dumb my research was. Yeah, I'm guilt-ridden by that, too. I didn't know if I was interrupting you until Okay, I was just kind of joking about the bathrobe, but now, I mean, you do schmoes on the internet. Well, that's one thing that's... but if you subscribe to it too, it's like the surprise of the I don't know where I'm going with this. Like after I read it, I'll edit in a question that seems smarter than, yeah, and when this, yeah, that's I have a toddler, so everything is in terms of poop. I don't. So yeah, okay.